Hi everyone, I'm kind of here to do an update video on that tablet I took last night. I was gonna do one in the middle of the night because the symptoms weren't amazing, but I waited to see how I felt this morning. It's not this morning anymore, it's like 6:30 or something like that, but I've waited to be able to talk about the full extent of them. Oh god, I'm literally leaning on shoes or something. So basically, I'm still leaning on shoes, but it doesn't matter. I feel like crap today, and I know it's that tablet that's made me feel like this. No wonder I was like hesitant about taking it. I've been really hesitant for a few weeks about taking that tablet because of bad experiences in the past, and I know when I took the other one that I've had, I was scared to take that, but I didn't feel like I feel today. I think I had some symptoms from it. I think I felt very tired the next day and a bit weird, and it's hard to describe what I mean by a bit weird, but I literally felt a little bit weird, and that's the only way I can describe it. But today I literally feel like someone's trying to rip out my stomach lining, like literally trying to rip it out right at the top of my stomach. It just literally feels like someone's like pulling it apart or something. It's really bad. It's like stomach pains, but it feels like it's on the outer edge, like not deep inside, if that makes sense. And I've got like goosebumps up and down my arms, and I'm cold, and I've got pain like slightly in my chest in the middle. I feel super nauseous. I thought I was going to throw up this morning, which isn't very like me because yes, I do get nauseous and really nauseous, but I'm never sick. And I was probably very close to being sick, and I just couldn't understand what was going on, because I'm never sick. Like, it's very rare for me to be sick. Like, I was sick a little while ago after a nightmare when I woke up. But yeah, it's very rare for me to actually be sick. But I feel nauseous. I've gone super lightheaded a few times. I nearly fainted in the kitchen this morning. I've just been out. I had to go to the shop, which was a nightmare. I had to like get dressed and brush my hair and go out, and I felt really ill in the shop. I feel cold, like really cold, but like my face is warm. My hands are warm, but my body just feels really cold. What else? Like really dry mouth. Like I woke up in the middle of the night, and I think like the sleeping tablet's meant to stop you from waking up, but I woke up and I got up and I had the stomach ache then, so I knew it was that tablet. Because there was nothing that I had yesterday that could have caused the pain, and if it was food it would have happened in the evening. So I knew it was a tablet, and I had this like cold goosebump feeling down my arms then. So I came down and I took some painkillers. Like, I don't know if painkillers would work or if they have worked, because I've had some this morning and I still feel horrendous. So I took them and then an orange Lucozade, and I went upstairs. I was like awake for well over an hour. Went back to sleep, and I've woken up quite a bit, but that might just be my bladder. And I've been awake since maybe 8:30 this morning. I didn't get up as soon as I woke up. Like, I stayed in bed for a couple of hours actually, but I was in so much pain that I got up just to take painkillers, and they've not worked. I'm absolutely, oh, this is another symptom, I feel like I've not slept. Like, I'm really tired, and not the slight feeling that I get when I'm ill, just like I'm really tired, like I've been up all night, that sort of tiredness. And I went up to like get some sleep early this afternoon. It was probably like 12:30 or something, maybe 1 at the latest. No, it was earlier than that. It was after 12, and I went upstairs and I just couldn't get to sleep, and I was actually fighting sleep, I'll be honest. I was like led there going, oh, I don't want to go to sleep, like, and stopping myself because I didn't want to sleep and then not be able to sleep tonight. And then eventually I fell asleep for about 40 minutes, woke up, and I was like, should I go back to sleep? I was like, I'm going to have to go to the shop, I'm going to have to get in the shower and get dressed and go to the shop because I need to go to the shop for the weekend. I'm not going to go tomorrow. So I thought I'd just do a video because I don't know what to do. Like, I've been reading up about it and people are going on about symptoms, and then people saying that the symptoms go away or they subside. The majority of the time you've just got to bear with it. But I don't want to keep taking them and feel as ill as I feel. Like, I'm so cold and the pain, like, feel like like I said, my stomach lining is being ripped out, and I feel so nauseous, and I keep going lightheaded, and I feel weird. I'm not like gonna fall asleep, but I could probably go to bed and sleep for the night right now. But I don't want to do that because then I probably won't let sleep tomorrow night. Like, it's just gonna be difficult. So I don't know what I'm meant to do. For the best now, I feel like I should persevere and hope the symptoms get better, but what as if they don't? What as if I have this stomach problem? I've got to think of my illness that I'm carrying, and like, is it going to make me more unwell? Like, I don't know what to do. But everything I've read, it's like persevere with it, you know, like on forums where people are like going on about symptoms and like, oh, I don't want to take it anymore. People are saying like it takes up to a month, and I'm like, a month? I don't know if I can cope with a month of those symptoms. Like, it's not. I feel really, really horrible, and I never really react to medication badly. I think the last medication I reacted badly to was... I can't think. I know I once reacted badly to an antidepressant, but that was years ago when I first went on them. It made me suicidal, so I went from being very down to taking these tablets that made me suicidal. So I think that's why doctors keep an eye on you when you're first diagnosed with depression, because that can happen, and it happened with me on the first ones I was put on, but that was a very long time ago. So I can't think of anything else that I've really reacted badly to. I think there has been something, but for the most part, every medication I've been fine with. But, and there's me like thinking, oh, I'm just being paranoid, because I did think I was going to end up sleepwalking last night. I was really, that was my main concern, was sleepwalking. I didn't care if I had well, I don't want hallucinations, but that wasn't the scary thing for me. I just didn't want to sleepwalk because I don't know what I'm going to do when I sleepwalk. I think that's my main concern, would be sleepwalking, because it's the unknown of what I would get up to while sleepwalking, I guess. But I just feel so ill, like, and I don't know what to do, and I feel like I need to persevere and take it tonight, but then it's like I'm going to feel like this, or maybe possibly worse tomorrow, and I don't know what I'm meant to do. And like, I should be on like my second box by now. I'm ready to start my third, I think, because my doctor wanted to see me after a month, but I'm seeing her on Wednesday after 3 weeks, so I should have done at least 2 weeks worth by now. But I don't know if I can cope with this. The stomach pain is really bad, and feeling cold, and the tiredness this morning. And I've read like a few people saying that they have the tiredness, but once the body got used to it, they didn't have it. But I don't want to feel any kind of tiredness. Like, I'm just having them because my doctor gave them to me after a few conversations that we had over I think 2 or 3 visits, and things hadn't improved. So, and it's not necessarily well, it is sleep related, but kind of different to like staying up all night. There's other issues surrounding it, but I just want to warn other people that there's potential horrific side effects to taking these tablets. And when I've read it, like, no one's had the stomach pain to this extent, or they've had the nauseousness and a couple of other symptoms like super dry mouth. Like, my mouth was so dry, it's like almost back to normal, and then I'm gonna have it tonight and it's gonna be like that again. And I hate dry mouth. I hate it. I think so. I don't know, like, I know like other medications, like when you go onto antidepressants, like the first couple of weeks are horrific. I mean, and I think that's why a lot of people stop taking them, because it is horrific when you first go on them. And I'm likening these to them because these are antidepressants when you read about them. But obviously, the smaller the dose, the less, like, this isn't for that reason. This is for sleep reasons, but apparently you can use them for pain and all sorts of things. So, but I'm just like feeling so sick today that I just don't know what to do. Part of me wants to carry on and part of me feels like I shouldn't, but I've had one. Like, if I went back to my doctors next week and said I've tried one and gave up, I don't think she'd be too impressed. So I hope you can't read my address on that I've just shown. So I'm just don't want to feel like this. That's my problem right now. If I didn't feel ill, then I'd happily take another one, even though I did wake up. I don't remember much though. Like, I don't even remember if I dreamed last night. I don't know. I'm going to upload this overnight and put it up tomorrow, even though I don't particularly want to be seen at the moment, but I think I'm going to just document the taking of these tablets, because honestly, if it doesn't improve, I'm going to have to stop them. I think the stomach pain's the worst at the moment. It just feels like someone's just ripping my stomach lining out. Hello? What are you doing? What are you doing? You after food? So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I will try and update every day if I can, because I'd like videos like this, like, to see people's experience of it. I don't know if I'm going to do it daily though. It's going to be a bit boring. I might just do updates and put it into one video weekly or something like that, so anyone else who's on this stage of taking them can just watch this and see how I'm suffering. What do you want? Why are you breathing on me? Why are you breathing on me? Why are you breathing on me? You're hot. What are you doing? What do you want? Do you want to go out? Yeah. So I'm going to have to go because she was telling me she wants to go out.